Hello everybody and welcome back to RimWorld Raider Empire. So in the last episode we cleared our very last city of the... I can't even see what the faction name is because I can't pronounce it properly without looking at it, and even then it's a struggle. But yes, it's the last of their cities, the Renician or whatever, Renasha, I forgot, I don't know how to pronounce it. But yeah, we're doing good work. We have 50 people here right now working on deconstructing and clearing everything. We have corpses that need processing. We got beds that need moving. We got buildings that need exploring. Taylor, now you're doing stuff. Hey, Angelic, how are you feeling? Because it's time to, here, go eat. It's time to explore the rest of the areas. That way we can get all of our loot in GTFO. Hopefully in less than 5.6 days. We do have beds coming in here, so we're going to just start moving these all into location. So it seems like everyone's eating without a table right here, just because there is no tables nearby. What we're going to do is maybe just build our own table. This one's a little bit large. I guess we'll just do this one here and then reinstall these seats. We've got traders, that's fine. I don't want that. We gotta make sure we claim these. Can we have, I don't need all these stools, but okay. Can we claim these and just reinstall a handful around here? That way you guys have somewhere to eat without bitching and complaining. At least help the moods a little bit. Doing everything we can to make them not miserable this time around. So we'll see how it all turns out. Hopefully there's enough recreation. We can go ahead and claim that. I don't know if they'll use it, even if it's not claimed. I want to say yes. That's looking good. That should be enough chairs for all that, so that's all right. Okay, so we need people to go and explore stuff. Are you just hauling? Are you well fed? Yes. Nexus, can you come and be our explorer person so we can go and do that? We also got 18,000 and 10,000 silver from selling more stuff over here. Don't need to worry about that, so we'll just get on with it. Wow. That's a pretty good find. So we got 2 power armor helmets, a body, and an infinite chem fuel reactor. And this building might be full of loot. Oh my god, look at it. We got 87 anti-grain warheads, so we're good. And we got a volume measure. Oh, look at it all. It's beautiful. Great loot. And a triple, obviously. So we're going to want to claim and uninstall that. We're going to want to claim and uninstall that. Is there more on the map? No. How about this? No. And we got ourselves more plasteel and an animal kidney. Cool. So let's just keep going on the exploration. We keep getting slowed down by something down here. I don't know what it is. I'd assume it's a turret sitting somewhere, but no one's taken damage and no one's been in combat, so I don't know exactly what's slowing them down. But it's kind of irritating. Ignore, but it does make me kind of concerned that there is a turret somewhere that's causing problems. But I don't really want to go and find it because it could be literally anywhere. Wow, you got to take a long walk around. How about we go somewhere else instead? We got a daze, that's fine. One thing that they're doing that's a little weird is they're picking up beds and using them like a bed roll. And I don't really know how to feel about it. And it caused a little bit of a glitch here where there's something but nothing at the same time. I don't know where these beds went. But they're picking them up and they're using them in weird spots, and I don't know what to do about it. We also got our crematorium stuff ready. Can I have that stockpile, please? Because we need to expand. So I can come right down to there. We can start getting that cremated, so that's going to be for all. We didn't end up having anyone die, which is nice. Even though that's not really like a big deal or anything, but it's still nice. And then that's looking good. So, oh, right there. Right there. Hey, you should be attack on sight for one. Ah, that makes sense. Okay, we'll put you attack on sight anyways. That would help. And then can you just back off and kill this fucking thing before it causes you more problem? Is there more around? No, this is the last one. In the bottom corner, so that makes sense that we missed it. Well, that everyone missed it. Our torso is pretty bad. We could take another couple hits without too much of an issue. Hopefully. We don't have Troll's blood, so that's kind of a pain. There you go. So you're free to go, and that should be everything dealt with. Oh, I forgot about Nexus. I'm sorry, buddy, old friend, old pal. Come in through here. Holy, there is so many warheads around. Another infinite chem fuel reactor, too. But I've seen a few. I've stopped updating. 210 warheads, so we're good forever. Which is good, I guess. It's a little bit crazy, but yeah, it's good to know that we got all those warheads. This is all fucky here. Can we get you? There's diplomat power armor there too. Can we get you to? Why are you like the only person that doesn't at least do some deconstruction? Pretty much the only person. There you go. Can you uninstall that, please? That way we can get back here. No, I thought it was another one for a sec. That's not bad. We got a stack of 93 Pythium, which I think that's how you'd pronounce that. So that's an extra boost to your sight, talking, manipulation, and hearing. And that's, if I remember correctly, every 5 days you take one of those. So we're going to start mass buying and using these anyway, so that's a nice thing to stockpile. Since we got the cash anyway, they're like 200 silver each, which is why I tend not to. But it is worth it when you're as rich as we are. Tantrum. I'd prefer if we didn't do this tantrum stuff. We had some problems last time. Oh, there's so much. See, they're moving these beds into weird spots. Someone's gonna go sleep right there. And these should be fine outside, right? I think so. All building stuff should be fine. So I've explored a good chunk of stuff now. Blaze, can you... Oh, this is a dead room. That's why I can't get in there. We'll just set someone to deconstruct it, and then they'll get to that eventually. But I think a lot of the hauling has been done already. No, there's still quite a bit. But we do need to start the deconstruction soon. I'm just looking at trying to finish up all the exploration side of things, because there's still lots. We got ourselves another resurrector. So that's 2 of them in this city so far. Should be, yes. That's pretty good. I keep saying it's pretty good for everything. I just realized that half of what I say when I come back is, it's pretty good. That's pretty good. That's useful. It's like, well, no shit, Ryan. Thanks. I never would have thought that a resurrector would be useful. Ugh, sometimes I make myself frustrated with the things that I say. It's fine. Oh, fantastic. Mooncake went catatonic. Well, there's not much we could do about it. What was your issue? Brother died is a big one. Body pure squeamish. I'm assuming that's because of the regrowing. Possibly one of the other drugs. But other than that, not a whole lot we can do about it. So you should get picked up and brought in. So it's kind of a whatever. Let's take a look at what else we got going on here. So we only have one extreme break, but a bunch of normals. Dayton, you're deconstructing these so we can see. Let's give you a sec. Oh, surprise. You can switch. We have a couple people that are actually using the wrong weapon. I just remembered. Oh, no, actually, it would just be Dayton. Yeah, because it was from when we attacked the ship. Can you kill it? Thank you. So, Dayton, can you also drop the thinger and activate it so everyone's a little bit happier, please? Thank you. Oh, you were hauling that. I think that's basically everything explored as well. I just did the last... Oh, there's down here. But we're basically done with the exploration side of things. There's a couple things over here. So that's good. I did it again. I said that's good. Some more. Okay, so I think this is the last rooms. We'll go in both of these, and then it's the mass deconstruction. They have been keeping busy with hauling and some deconstructing that I've been doing. But for the most part, not a whole lot getting brought in. I say that. There's quite a bit brought in. But that looks like about it. So everyone's free to go. And now it's just mass deconstruction. So I got to go to all the items, do all the items on map, and then deconstruct it for every type of item. And make sure I don't accidentally get rid of stuff that we're using, which is a bit of a nightmare. So I'll get to that. So we got ourselves a cold snap. That is over on this base with the toxic fallout. I don't think that's a problem, really. You're going to be fine. You're going to be fine. Yeah, that should be fine. So that base is all good. And I think I got everything set to deconstruct. It is obviously going to take them a while. We still have some solar panels and stuff. I've been jamming more beds into here. That way they'll use them as much as possible. And it does seem to be working. Moods are still not very good. I don't know what happened to a few of these beds, but I think after they use them, they're picking them up for some weird reason. But whatever, it's not a big deal. Our stockpile is basically full, so that wasn't really expected. So we're going to need more stockpile area. Once these bodies are done, we'll have all in here, but for now, that's not really useful. We could expand essentially to this whole building. So we can deconstruct that. And that, ooh, although that might be a little bit much there, let's leave that wall just so we have the supports. And then we can clean this up a little bit too and use this. We'll just leave a support. We'll do the same thing here, just leave a support, and then it's just going to be a lot of maze essentially. So then we can expand this. If I lets me click the whole stockpile. For one, expand it so it'll take up any room in here, and then that can just wrap all the way around here, and then we'll I'll get this out of the way. Hey Benz, do you want to deconstruct a few things for me, please? Just so we can open this all up. That too. We don't need, oh god, all these stockpiles. One there, that's it, and then that's that. Okay, so I think that was it. So we can grab that, delete it, grab that one, expand it. Small one right here too. Okay, so and that should be okay to come all the way down here now. Except that that's still in the way, but at least it did work through that door. So that's more stockpile, and then once we're done with the bodies, we'll get in there a stockpile too. It is going to be a bit of a walk to the ship, but we got 50 people. That should load up extremely quickly. And then we do also have other beds that are coming in now that need to be deconstructed, plus all the other ones around. But I can't really easily do these ones without also setting these up by accident, which is probably what happened to the few that seem to have been missing. But that's fine. They are deconstructing very quickly, though, from what it looks like anyways. Wake up binge, that should be fine. We could actually give people wake up if we wanted to work a little bit harder, because it's not really that big of a deal if everyone takes a little. Especially the mercenaries, because we're going to be sending them back after this anyways. So do we want to give all of them a bunch of drugs? We got a ton of go juice here. Do we want to give everybody go juice? And wake up? Does go juice fix your sleeping? Rest 40%. Give everybody go juice. What's the worst that could happen by taking a whole lot of drugs? Oh, I've never had this go wrong before. 39 people, that's it? Supposed to be 50 here. So why'd 39 only do it? We don't have 11 people downed. Oh, sleepers, apparently. It's okay, that'll get most people on drugs. And there's the addictions. Boil and, damn it, Ixius. It's okay, we'll try to get our hands on addiction purifier. I know I destroyed 200 of them, but it's fine. The whole point of not keeping them is so when we need them, we have to go figure out a way to grab them. That's fine. It's 10's going back. Boyle is going to be staying. That's kind of a pain. Oh, no, sorry. Boyle is a mercenary. So really, the only person is Ixius that we have to deal with, which isn't too bad, having one person eye on it, or addicted to it, rather. Other than that, though, our stockpile is very, very, very full. Is this all the corpses in? Can we haul urgently for those, please? Wow. So we still have 4 days left, and we're already doing deconstruction on the stuff in the top corner. And the majority of the other hauling, that room just got opened up. But the majority of the other hauling is already done too. So we're going to be out of here very quickly, which is nice. That can get deconstructed. We don't need these TVs. There's a whole bunch of just random shit that's sitting around that doesn't really get mass deconstructed easily. But yeah, we're basically done. That was very, very quick this time. It helps when you have 50 people all at once. So maybe we'll rip up some floors, take out all the doors and stuff like that. Mood-wise, we're not doing horrible. This room's basically full. I've done the switch out here, so now this is all of our corpse stockpile. I've moved our ships. That way they're a little bit closer to the doors since they were over here. But this one's going to be a pain just because we can't really move it in anywhere. We could like deconstruct that, so we could put it in there, but I'm not too worried about it. Food-wise, that shouldn't be in our doorway. I thought I fixed that. I guess not. It's fine. Yeah, and that can all go in there. That did end up cold. That one ended up a little bit too cold. Let's bring that back up. So yeah, other than that, we're basically done, which is nice to see. So our best bet will be probably deconstruct a whole bunch of doors. There's still going to be some beds around that need deconstructing. I'll set that up now, I guess. I just got to do that kind of on its own. That way I could cancel all the ones for in here. And then before we leave, we'll deconstruct all that because there's quite a bit of resources there too. But so far, so good. Everything's going well. Hell, they're doing merging right now. I don't know why, but it seems like they are anyways. So we're out deconstructing all of the steel doors at this point because we got 3.7 days left and nothing else. Just finishing up some solar panels other than the ones that we're using. The extra beds and all that are going, and we kind of got ripped off this time in terms of silver. Only got 100,000 out of this, which is still profit, really. I don't know why that bed's there. Oh, it's a wood bed. Let's deconstruct all wood beds. We're going to need to cancel this room, though, because we're using all these. But yeah, our silver haul is quite shit. Luckily, mercenaries only cost us 50,000 per season, so it is still a profit. So this one city we do for this season is definitely paid for. But yeah, considering we've been walking away with like 200,000, that's not great. Clothing-wise, loot seems a little lighter this time as well. We did get some nicer things, although we only got one, I think one of the power cells. No, we got two. So that's not too bad. But we did get a Lazarus mech injector, which isn't super useful, honestly. And then the 2 resurrectors. But besides that, you know, it's nothing too fancy. Those are nice, I guess. We didn't get Herculeum. But overall, it's not horrible. Considering how much effort we put into it, really, it's actually fantastic. But still. Other than that, though, so if all the doors are done, we don't really need wood. So there's no real one, because even from what we've already deconstructed, that's 4,000 more wood, plus 7,000 there, plus 4,000 there, plus 4,000 here. Steel is always going to be one of those things that are kind of harder to come by, so it's definitely worth it. So it might be worth ripping up floors. We can even rip up cloth. Get as much of that as possible. So I'm going to go around and do that. Obviously, metal tile would be the best thing to rip up, but it's kind of hard to tell the difference between metal and paved. I should also be doing near the center first. So I'm going to go set up all this shit, and we'll continue on with the purge. So moods are starting to get worse again. I've been looking around for another Sooth Pulsar. We did get one from this, so we're going to activate that. I went around and I set up as much as I felt like doing for removing floors. So I got the majority of all the steel floors. I think I got all the carpet. So we're ripping all that up. We did start off with about 18,000 steel. So we'll see how much we ended up getting from all the floors, but it looks like quite a bit. But what we could do now is start loading up clothing. It will take people away from deconstruction, but at least it'll be out of here. And we could start getting it hauled into this base, which is going to take a while anyways with how little people are there. But we should be able to set up, we should probably do one at a time. We could probably set up both. Set up both of these. So I'll go and set up all the clothing and then we'll get a weight count because I think it should all fit in here. Well, we are full and we just started getting into the weapons. So we ended up actually walking away with an absolute ton of clothing. I wasn't really expecting that. I figured that all the weapons and all that would fit in. We'd still have some weight left, but there we go. So that's full. And then we still need another ship for just the weapons. So it's not a bad haul so far. All right, so I think that's the majority of the weapons. Because the list is still here from what we set up for the other ship, I'm pretty sure that we ended up with only one chain shotgun. Actually, I'm pretty sure we ended up with none. So we'll take both of these, and that should be everything. So that was 840 kilograms plus 140, so that's 988. About, let's say 900, let's say, just for the sake of simplicity, we got about 1,000 kilograms of assorted clothing and weapons. Our last city was 1,180 kilograms, so we're about 200 kilograms short this time compared to our last, but that's still pretty good. So those 3 ships will get loaded up while people are still deconstructing all the floors, and that should be the majority of our loot. We are going to need multiple... Did that get built? No. We are going to need multiple load... Oh, it's ready. It just needs to be built. Probably a good thing that neither of you are going to do it. Now I kind of wish I sent a person out to go build that, because we can actually use that. Let's go ahead and launch one of our builders. We'll get you sent over, get that ship built so we have both of them. That way we can load up all that steel and stuff, because there's going to probably be about 40,000 steel based on all the floors we're removing, because there is quite a bit of it. Even just what we've accumulated. Oh, it's only 26,000. It looked like, well, there's actually not that much on the floor, because they are small stacks for the most part, but I was still expecting a bit more than that. But you're ready for launch, so you are good to go back to main base. So we'll drop you off there, and then this ship will come back right away. That'll get built, that'll get sent. That should be fine. We're going to want that out of the way. I guess it should be fine there. Shouldn't be a big deal. Trade report, we don't need that. We don't need either of these. Okay, so then you're here, so you're going to go replace. Okay, that's fine. Okay, in the meantime, we'll get you. Go. Head back here. Drop it off. And that's where we're going to go ahead and end it off for today. So next episode, we'll have this ready, launched. We should be able to get everything out of here. And then we'll spend a little bit of time at base because it shouldn't take us too much longer to get out of here. Since most of this is off camera. It'll take me a while, but it's off camera work for the most part. So I'm thinking probably like 5-10 minutes of the next episode. And then we'll have everything out of there. We'll get all of our loot processed, all that stuff. And then next episode is going to be the last episode, assuming nothing major happens anyways. It's going to be the last episode of the first quote-unquote season of this series, because we're going to be changing up a lot of how things are doing. We're going to make the game significantly more difficult. We're going to be grabbing more specific mercenaries that are going to be a little bit better suited for murdering and stuff. And then we're going to be building a new army with that. And of course, we're going to be starting this whole group of people over here. And then we'll be able to do, you know, the pristine ruins and more stuff, get more ships getting built. Lots of stuff. But either way, for now, that is going to be it. So thank you, everybody, for watching. Oh, I thought that was Devil Strand. I'm stupid. Either way, that's going to be it for today. So thank you, everybody, for watching, and I hope you all have a great day. See ya.